Oh, hello, hello. We're live with Terra Nullius Side Stories, episode 3. Doing this is the third episode of this.
Yep.
And my Zoom is like, my window is like completely glitching out, and like my camera's like not working right. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it is looking a little glitchy.
What's going on? It's fine. I guess today it's just technical difficulties. I'm not dropping any frames. That's good.
You are on my side, but that's my side.
I just meant like dropping frames on OBS itself.
Okay.
But yeah, seriously, what in the world? That's like such a lag. Oh, is it starting to get better? This is a great start, guys. So hopefully that will just peter out. I'll troubleshoot that.
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah. I'll troubleshoot that as we kind of get started here. So
IT, try to turn it off and on again.
Yeah. So we're here. We're gonna play some D&D, and hopefully you'll be able to see our mouths move in synchronized fashion with our words.
If not, it'll just be like a Japanese film.
Right. All right,
Well,
we're professionals. This is fine. We'll just keep going. So we are here. We're doing another. I guess it's just a one shot now. It was gonna be another 2-shot.
Sorry. It's a 3-shot for me, Caleb.
Right, fair. Yeah, we're continuing with Yi. Yi is still around doing things.
I did die.
Technically, all of us died.
Technically, all of us died at one point.
Y'all died.
And then I brought up the fact that hopefully the priest had revivify, and he did.
Which means that priest was really high level.
Mm-hmm.
Level 5, I think.
Revivify doesn't help if you get half eaten, though. But I'm fine. I was a little bored of Moldrak.
So, we're here. We're doing another thing, and Yi. We're continuing the story of Yi, I guess. Yi and some other intrepid adventurers have been hired to go save Shayla. Go save Alyssa's character. As you can tell, Alyssa's not playing Shayla, so we're not gonna do like cut to Shayla like every like 3 minutes and just be like,
I'm still trapped, guys.
You're still trapped in a cell. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. That would be boring. But yeah, we're gonna save Shayla. Shayla is she's locked in a fortress, away from civilization, and she needs help. She needs to be saved.
Guys, what we should have done in the last week is gotten Save Shayla shirts, like Save Ferris. Too bad I didn't think of that a week ago. Well,
yeah, it's true. It's true. So, I think we start with the ocean, or rather, I guess the sea. Whatever the sea is, that's right next to Constantinople. Maybe you're in the Mediterranean. Is that here? I need to look at a map. You're south of Constantinople / Istanbul, and you are in. You're on a boat.
Mediterranean.
Yeah, it would be the Mediterranean. Yeah, you're on a boat, and you. We basically just get a shot of the ocean, and then we see the sails of a ship start to pass in front of the camera, and we see a hardened crew of this ship.
By chance, did you read my background?
I did happen to, but I also read your background after I had already come up with a scenario, so it just happened to fit perfectly.
Oh, I didn't even send you a background. I probably should have.
No problem. No, it's totally fine. You can send me as little or as
I unplugged my headphones. Sorry.
No, it's totally fine. But yeah. So you guys are you're on a ship. So here, let me just drag you to this right now.
All of us are?
Yes.
Whoa.
You're all on a ship right now. You are headed.
With our flippy floppies?
Yes.
Are some chunks in our flippy floppies?
Yes. Yeah. You're going on a cruise. An all expenses paid cruise. No.
Does chainmail come in swim trunks form?
No. If you had chainmail swim trunks, you would sink to the bottom of the ocean, my
The
friend.
chainmail swim trunks do not help with the swimming.
And they also wouldn't cover up much, like,
No, they
given
would
what
not.
chainmail is. That might be a little awkward and very uncomfortable.
A tad bit rusty.
Yeah. Yeah, and they would get rusty pretty quickly, too. It's not stainless steel. Yeah, I don't know what's up. My computer's, like, literally freaking out right now. It's like
Yeah, you're still pretty laggy.
It's at like 100% on all cylinders here.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not sure what's going on. Let's see. Here, let me just try
Task
something.
manager.
That's what I was doing. I was like stopping every single possible thing that I could. Let's see if that helps at all. Nope.
Nope.
Made it worse, I think.
Awesome. This is lovely. I just love when technical difficulties like this happen. It's just the best thing ever. I guess I'm just gonna like try to exit off as much as I possibly can here and see if this helps. But yeah, you guys are already on this ship, and you have been basically briefed on like what the situation is, what's going on, and what your mission is. So, Yi and Gret and Siori have all been tasked to rescue Shayla from the cultists of Oberon. You've been hired by basically like other cultists, so it's just like a Cold War.
Cold War.
Yeah, other cultists of a different Fey
Gang
Lord
war.
or lady, I suppose. You've been hired by Titania, the Queen of the Summer Court. Titania, is that how you spell it? Pronounce it?
I don't know. It is how Gret would say it.
I think it's pronounced Titania, but could be wrong.
But Gret is German.
Yeah.
Trying to get the accent is not working
No, it's
very
totally
well.
fine, totally fine. So, yeah, you guys are already on the ship. You're already on your way. Like, you already know what's going on, but like just for the player's sake, right? You've been tasked by, basically like another like warlock to go save Shayla, and basically they want you to like go save Shayla, go grab her from this like a fortress that's on this like secret island fortress in the Mediterranean south of Istanbul. And you're basically supposed to save her and bring her back to the cults so that Titania can give her another offer. I'm sure that Shayla is super thrilled about that. She's gonna be super just hyped about that.
I mean, she's gonna be hyped that she's not in prison anymore.
Yes, but not necessarily hyped that it's like straight into the arms of another archfey who probably is just as bad as Oberon.
Right.
Yeah. So Oberon has this like secret fortress in the Mediterranean, and you've all been tasked to go save him. So you are on this crew or on this ship, a crew of hardened mercenaries are taking you, and you guys are on your way. You're pretty close to the fortress now, and it's starting to get to the point where it's going to be kind of dangerous. You're starting to get to the point where there's going to be like patrol ships and who knows what else. There are lots of stories as to what the servants of Archfey are like. You guys, I mean, Yi at least was actually killed by one of those servants. So we see all of your characters on this sleek caravel heading across the waves. And I think it's getting on towards evening. And what do we see your characters doing on this caravel? Like, where are you on the ship?
Like, literally, I can't see anything.
You literally don't see anything. Yeah, that's
Yeah, roll 20 black right now.
That's
Night on the ship.
because none of you have tokens that are on a layer that you can see. That makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Give me half a moment. Layers. Okay. Goodness gracious. My computer is just dying.
So just to clarify, is it just us three that have been hired, or is it the whole crew that's also been hired?
No, you have been hired to do this, and you guys booked passage on this ship to get there. Yeah, only you three. You could have told them like what you're actually doing, but like they don't, they know only as much as you've told them about this mission. But they were like, the rough and tumble types that may have done like a dangerous thing like this. So, yeah. Can you guys see stuff now?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No.
I see everything.
I see black grid.
I see Foscal, quarterdeck, main deck, lower deck, hold.
Yep. That's what I see.
Here, let me edit this for you. Well, you should
I am
be.
actually still dead, and this is all my imagination.
Right. Yeah, that's because I didn't check has sight on your token. That would,
There
that
we
would be
go.
important. Yeah. So you're all gonna have to be patient with me because my computer is freaking out and everything is going so slow.
I'm
That's
currently
really
screaming
hard
on the
to-
boat, feeling around because
I can't see. I'm blind. What's going on?
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yep, there
Okay, I can see. And then I go, false alarm, everyone. It's okay. I know everyone was very concerned about me.
And you realize that you've actually just been like a seagull pooped on your face and like you hit your eyes and like you were really confused there for a second, but everything's okay.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Can I make this better? No, I can't. I was gonna see if I'd press the digitation to like clean it off, but I don't.
Yeah. So yeah, what are y'all doing on this ship?
Well, Gret is enjoying the sea. He is enjoying the view because he has not seen this much water in a long time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to say at this point in the journey, he is like kind of used to it by now, but she had also never seen the sea or the ocean or anything, had never been on a boat before. So calm exterior the whole time, but like in the inside was pretty like amazed at how beautiful it was, and a little freaked out that all of this stuff in the boat could float on the water and be okay.
I think Shiori is very comfortable. She's like probably talking to like all the mercenaries, like, "What's up, man?" Just talking to all of them and enjoying the ocean because like that's like her home basically.
Yeah, you're super at home here.
She's a sailor, so
yeah, make a, I don't know, charisma save just to see like how well you're getting along with everybody, whether or not they're taking to you well. Yeah, I think they're really hard, like rough people, right? Like, and so I think like your like cheerful demeanor is kind of throwing them off. There's like, no, we're supposed to be like super tough and cool. Like, what are you doing? And so they're kind of just, they consider you a little annoying. But yeah.
What race is Sayori again?
she is a half elf.
Yeah. So what kind of elf was your elven parent? Like, where do they come from in terms of like?
She's from
Asia.
Japan.
From Japan. Oh,
Yes.
Nice. That makes sense. Yeah, with a name like Siri. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Sounds good. So, let's see. What is so we know what Yi looks like. What do Gret and Sayori look like in terms of just like appearance that isn't like on your tokens here?
Go ahead, let's write this down.
Okay. So Sayori has like short, dark hair, because monks traditionally are bald. So, but after she left about 5 years ago, so she's like let it grow out.
Sure.
So she hasn't like abandoned like her whole like system, but as a girl, she's always wanted to grow out her hair. So that was like one of the first things that went out the window when she left.
Sure.
She was like, I'm growing out my hair. So she has short, dark hair. And she's pretty much wearing just basic robes. Like she's not She doesn't have any armor. She doesn't have any shields. She doesn't look like a fighter, really. Like, she might be, like, kind of toned, but for the most part, she looks pretty ordinary from what people can see.
How old is Sayori?
About 25.
Okay. All right. So, a question we haven't actually, like, discussed in Terra Nullius so far. Do elves live, like, thousands of years old? Or do they, like, have normal lifespans like everybody else?
It's a good question.
Right? Like, I could see it going either way. But it's kind of up to everybody to decide.
I mean, based on Yee's age, I was assuming that they lived a long time.
We never asked Yee's age, so yeah. Yeah, we can assume that. Like, it's totally up to, like, I mean, I guess Yee, since you're the first elf we've had on screen, I guess you can probably decide that, right? So yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, if they have normal, like, long elven lifespans. Yeah, no problem. Cool. Yeah. So we probably have, like, yeah. I mean, I think that makes sense given, like, the like long, like, tradition that, like, China and Japan have. Like, I could see that being, like, like the 1,000-year-old emperor, that sort of thing, right? For sure. Yeah. Okay. And I would ask what Gret looks like, but Seth's just left. So here's his token. It looks like he is a dapper gentleman, with nice blonde hair and a short mustache and beard combo going on. He looks pretty tan, so he must, like, get out a while. Get out. That's not how you say that. Get out often. There you go. That's the right word there. So that's cool. Good for you, Gret. So now,
also, your lag is better, and I don't know when that got fixed.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Yeah, it's just kind of,
it's
been tapering a bit, which is nice. Okay, cool.
Gret's back to describe himself.
What did I miss?
I just quickly described the what I could see from your token, but, like, yeah, what else can we see from, like, what is Gret wearing and that sort of thing?
Good for you, Gret.
Well, Gret is he's not a man of a big stature. He looks like he can hold himself, but he looks like a. I might try and do this out of the accent because it's just going to distract me right now.
So yeah, I mean, you're speaking to Seth right now, not necessarily.
He's looking like he looks like just an average guy, which is kind of strange. But he also has these very large. Are they bracers? Gauntlets. So he looks like an average man, kind of like shortish blonde, maybe to here, blonde hair. Let me look at my stats to think of anything. I haven't. He looks like he can hold himself, but he doesn't look like he's very He doesn't look like a big person, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
He's a human?
He's a human. Yeah, human. He looks like, I don't know. It's like he looks like his token, I would say, probably. He doesn't look like the typical chiseled guy who would be carrying around, going around in chainmail, carrying a mace and a shield, but here he is.
Cool.
It's my way of explaining the magic item.
Yeah, for sure. So you guys are just kind of, like, chilling on the boat, and I think one of the crew comes up to you. I think probably okay. So has any of you presented yourself as being, like, the leader of this party?
Probably not.
Yee, have you, like, asserted yourself as the leader?
She led a freaking army. I think she's pretty good about being a leader.
But I wouldn't have going in this unfamiliar like territory with everything because I was so unsure of, like, boats and water just because I had never really seen it before. I don't think I would have been able to, like, take that leader role.
Sure. So I think whether taken or not, right? I think this guy assumes that Sayori is the leader because she's, like, kind of just, like, holding her own and, like, talking to everybody, that sort of thing.
I got us passage on the boat.
Yeah, exactly. You were probably the one who did that for sure. And so I think
that's, like, literally part of my features. That
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So
got it. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So I think this hard-bitten, tough guy comes up to you. and he kind of like looks at you, and he says, so it's a human. He's a normal human guy, and he says, Sayori, was it?
Yeah. What's up?
He kind of like frowns at your like cheerfulness, and he says, it looks like we're getting close to that spot you said. What's the plan here? Are we giving you a rowboat and you're going ahead yourself? How close do you want us to get? I don't know what kind of people you're messing with here, but
I kind of turn towards you and I'm like, I don't know, what kind of people are we dealing with? She's never dealt with these people before. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, you're a gentleman who's spotted before. Like, well, what do you think?
Could I roll? Would it be intelligence or wisdom to see if I know anything about him?
About the Oberon cultists. Make a
Religion.
Either religion or history, whichever one you're bad at.
They're
get
both,
different information.
They're both a 3.
Oh.
Oh, dang it! Come on.
So they're occults. That's basically all you know.
When Sayori turns to me, I just kind of go, dangerous.
Ye with the silent brooding.
As soon as I hear that, as soon as I hear it say, most cultists are dangerous. Take it. I've lost the accent. I've lost the accent. Most cultists are dangerous.
They killed me.
You looks off into the middle distance.
I kind of like open-eyed, like nod, like wow, dang.
Wow, snap.
All right.
All right.
Also impressive that you've lived.
Yeah, so I think the guy like looks at you, but you die. I don't. All right. He just kind of like looks away and he looks back at Sarah and he says, "So, how much are we getting paid for this?"
Oh, Caleb, how much are we getting paid for this?
So, what does your feature say exactly? What's the specific wording on it?
Here. So let me go to it. It says feature ship's passage. If you need to, you can secure free passage on a sailing ship for yourself and for your adventuring companions.
So I think what happened is you called in like a favor because you know sailor people, right? And you were just like, right? You're like, yeah, like this, this person knows you, and like I'm calling this favor, like you should take us this place. And so he still says that, but obviously, yeah, this is for a favor. But he looks at you and he says, "How much are we getting paid for this?"
So, and it actually does say in here, it says, because you're calling a favor, which is...
Like okay, cool. Awesome.
You can't be certain of the schedule or route that will meet your need. Your dungeon master will determine how long it takes you to get there. In return for your free passage, you and your companions must expect to assist the crew during the voyage.
Yeah, so I think he looks at you, he's like, I think this is maybe a little bit out of our, pay grade here, right? Like, he's like, I'm not sure how much closer I want to get if these people are dangerous. So he kind of is like, how much are we getting paid for this?
I mean, you said we could come on for free. I mean, if that's changed, then I guess we'll just take a rowboat.
So he looks a little disappointed, like he's like hoping that you would just give him more money and then he would go that they would go so that they would go closer.
And when I hear rowboat,
that
when I hear rowboat, that like that's the route that we're gonna take, like I kind of pale a little bit.
So Yi does not like boats. Check. Writing that down.
More just like doesn't enjoy unfamiliar territory and is more comfortable on solid ground.
Understandable.
Yeah, so I think, Sarah, she just doesn't think about money. That's not her, she has 10 gold pieces to her name, which I mean is a lot but not a lot for an adventurer. So she's just kind of like, I don't know, okay, just give us the rowboat then, that's fine.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so I think he kind of looks at you, Yi, I think, and he's just like, if you gave us a little bit of hazard pay, as it were, we could get closer.
So Would I know how far away we were? Did he say how far out we were at this point?
Basically, you're right on the edge of like where they expect patrols to be, like patrolling this island. So if you get, you're
Like, can
into,
we see the island?
as a dot in the distance, yes,
Oh, that's a long way to row on a rowboat.
it's true. Yeah.
You have
Sayori's done a lot long. She's done much longer
Mhm,
distance
mhm.
in a rowboat.
And like, I don't think he's saying necessarily like that you would get out right now and do the rowboat, but like he's like, I'm not gonna get much closer before like, we send you in a rowboat.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I would do because I really value gold, but I also don't want to go on this rowboat for very long. I don't know what appropriate amounts of gold to like slip this guy are. Like how much?
1 copper piece.
Thank you, Seth. You could make a test of some sort to figure that out.
Okay, what kind of test would I make? Like insight?
I think, yeah, insight could work. Yeah, trying to gauge his like reaction, like how.
17.
Yeah, I think that you can tell he wants at least 50 gold.
Yeah, no,
50 gold, that's not happening.
that's a lot.
I only got 10 to my name, so.
I'm pretty sure it's more than all of us combined.
No, I currently have 308.
Oh, sorry.
Wait, no, you should have more than that. She paid us 600.
She
She
paid
get
everybody.
Yeah.
She paid 300 to everybody at the beginning, so I got 100 of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Yeah,
she
and
paid
then-
300 at the end, which I gave Moldrak's portion to the church.
Yep.
That's true.
So I got 200 from that. So 308.
You didn't start with. Oh wait, you bought some weapons though, didn't you?
I bought a stay at the inn
That's
and I tipped the bartender so he would like for his information about the Iron Bramble.
Yeah.
And bought drinks and stuff. I also didn't start with very much gold. So yes, I have a lot of gold, but I'm not going to give up 50 gold of it. I'm just going to push through.
Okay. Yeah. So he looks at you disappointedly and kind of just like shakes his head, and then he's like, "All right, we'll get a little bit closer, but then we're gonna have to send you on your way." And
Do I notice that she seems worried?
I don't know. Does he?
What do I need to
I would be trying to hide it.
Okay. So make I don't know if it'd be deception. I guess it would be stealth. So deception
I roll
versus
for
insight.
Oh, versus insight. Oh, even better. Or not, because I can't roll well tonight, apparently.
Oh, well, you still got it.
So yeah, so you notice me like I'm pale, I'm like swallowing pretty hard, like
So Grant would walk over to kind of slap her on the back, like a little stronger than he means to because he's not used to his gauntlets. He's like, "Don't worry, Grant. Don't worry, Grant will keep you safe."
Yeah, and I think she already kind of does the same thing to the other crew member, where she like pats his back. He's like, "Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks, man, for like the free passage. Appreciate it."
Right. Yeah, so I think like you guys continue on a little bit, and it's starting to get towards night, and that's like kind of I assume your plan probably, right? Like to row up at night so you can like get the drop on them, because if you went during the day you would just be intercepted, right? For sure. And so I think what happens is you guys get let's see, get to that point where like he's like, okay, it's time to like push off here, and you start to like pack up your stuff, put the stuff in the rowboat, like get all that prepared. I think you're basically about to start lowering the rowboat. Well, no, I don't think any of you would be paying particular attention necessarily to this instance. So I think what happens is
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
So okay, so you let me know. And like be honest about this, right? Like would any of your characters be like particularly on alert during this process, or is just like kind of a normal?
I mean, I would be like, since I was worried, just like paying attention to the water like close around us, but not like if it's anything on the water like further out, I wouldn't have been paying attention.
Okay, yeah. So make a perception test for me.
Yeah, I think you tell me, Caleb, because this is like my element, right? So I feel like I would be.
That's fair.
No.
Yeah.
You know,
You can go ahead and
like,
make a test too, Sayori, I think. Yeah, for sure. Just
I
by
was
virtue of
too
that.
concerned. Did not see a thing.
perception. You said.
Yeah, perception.
Oh yeah.
Nice. So I think you're the only one who sees this coming, Sayori. So I think what happens is, Sayori, you are in this. Let's see. Yeah, you're in this cabin over here. And you're like, grabbing your stuff. Like this is where you stayed during like the voyage. And you're like grabbing the stuff that you need, and then you see like a blur of movement, like just like out of the corner of your eye, right? And you're just like look, and you're just like, wait, what happened? And you're
Like
the only one who's like ready when something.
Like porthole? Or.
No, like inside the room with you.
Oh.
And I think you're one of the only.
It's not good.
Yeah, you're one of the only people who notices in time, like has the wherewithal to like be paying attention when what happens next happens. So if everyone would like to roll
Already?
initiative. Yeah.
Well, you
Don't
weren't.
forget to click your token.
Yeah.
Yep. My negative 9.2. Oh, that wasn't bad.
Oh. Ew.
Not good.
And I'm the one with the negative modifier. Pirates.
Like, what is that? It's so tiny.
Yeah. So
Is it a fairy?
it is a fae. You can make a roll if you would like to, Sayori, in this moment, just to see if like you recognize this thing. Make a history check, I guess.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's what it's look like. Oops.
Fancy.
Basic concept, but.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that, yeah, it's probably some sort of like fairy or fae or whatever, but you don't know any specifics. So let's see who goes first. Everybody else is super surprised by this. Oh, I gotta change your name. Your name is still Grent in here, in my initiative counter. I guess on your token is what it is.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. There.
Okay, there you go. Cool. So, you would go first, but you don't notice anything that's happening bad here, and neither do the Sailor Mercenaries. So, it's the Quicklings' turns first. So I guess we'll just start with the one that's gonna attack Sayori. Sayori, suddenly there's like this tiny thing in your face, and it has daggers, and it's trying to kill you.
Okay.
Let's see. So yeah, it's right next to you. So, yep, doesn't have any other special things. Okay, cool.
Holy
gosh,
crap.
So it makes
Whoa.
3 dagger attacks.
Oh my gosh.
At least it's just a dagger. I think it's just a 1d4.
Guys,
Well,
I'm
one-
just gonna die.
One hits.
Only 1 hits. Yeah, right, because of your stupid bracers of our defense.
Hey, you said it was okay to have it.
No, it's totally fine. No, I didn't mean stupid in like a bad way, like at all. So I
It
guess
was
like
stupid in a good way.
yeah, stupid like awesome, right? Like yeah. So Sayori, I think like in this moment we see this, right? This is the reason that your bracers, or this is the reason that you don't get hit, is your bracers help you here. And like I'm feeling, you can let me know if you're not digging this, but I feel like the bracers of defense, rather than like being like some sort of like supernatural shield or something, they probably just like increase your quickness, like your dodging capabilities, right?
Yeah.
So what do we see when Sayori dodges supernaturally quickly and only gets hit by like one dagger slice?
I think she like sees it in the corner of her eye.
Yeah.
And then she like ducks and like
right.
tries to like do something, but then like gets hit like out, you know, just like maybe at her shoulder or something like that.
Yeah, we see you like doing some awesome dodge moves. Yeah, you just duck and like spin and like and twirl around, and it's matching you really easily. Like it's very, very quick. But you just barely managed to dodge it twice, but not a third time, and it catches like you like on the face, you know, just but like almost like getting your eye, but not quite. And so it does whatever amount of damage this is gonna be.
Okay.
What? Oh my god!
Whoa! It does 9 damage. That was a pretty good roll, actually.
1d4 plus 6.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Whoa, that has a high dex.
If I missed 2 of those, you guys are dead.
I just told you that I'm dead. I'm well aware.
And these things are small. They're not going to be easy to hit.
Gret will have a fun with them.
Yeah, so that one attacks you, and then the other ones start killing the mercenaries. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll these rolls for them. So let's see if this one hits.
Oh.
So 20, 24, 10. 2 of them hit.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
These
Okay,
things are
this
crazy.
does not look right.
Wow,
What?
that was
Why does
intense.
a
They just
dagger-
rolled max damage both times.
A dagger should not do that much damage.
Yeah, it's one.
It's like ability. So the guy isn't dead. Luckily. But yeah, so I think we see like a montage of this, right? Where the quicklings like are just starting to like jump on these guys and like stab them like repeatedly. And it's pretty brutal. So these are all starting where I put them. So this one does actually have to move, so it doesn't get its full attacks. Just gets the 1. And so it just gets this 1 attack on this guy. Okay, hits.
Jeez.
What kind of modifiers do these things have?
Plus 8 to hit.
Oh my gosh.
7 damage. And then
Okay.
Yeah, because they have such a high dex modifier. I'm
Oh
guessing.
my gosh.
and then this last one down there does 3. Hits with all 3. So this guy might be dead.
Everyone is dead. Like, we're just gonna take over their ship, guys. That's what's gonna happen. Fail, so it's okay.
So that's definitely more than he has. So he dies. So one of them just gets murdered. That's the main reason that I had all these mercenaries here, so that you guys there would be other people to die.
Wouldn't immediately get murdered.
Because I wanted this to be like, wow, these guys are killing everybody, but I didn't want you to be the ones who died right away. So Yi, it's your turn, except you can't do anything, so it's Sayori's turn. What do you do?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take out my quarterstaff is like kind of like Rey almost, like from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Back and take it out and hit it with my quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just hope that this thing hits. 17.
Let me double check. Oh, so attack rolls against the quickling have disadvantage unless the quickling is incapacitated or restrained, and so you did miss.
Oh, we are dead.
Because it's moving so blurringly fast that like you would hit it. And you see like you hit where it was, and you know that you would have hit it, but it turns out that was just like a
Oh
blurry
my
image of it
gosh.
as it moves away. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll use my bonus action to
Okay.
hit it with an unarmed strike.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Oh.
So yeah, still a disadvantage, and so it hits. Or I'm sorry, it misses. Right. So you try to attack with your staff, try to hit it, and yeah, it is just moving so quickly that you can't get a read on it.
Bye, guys. It's nice playing a monk for an hour.
Gret, it's you.
So Gret's gonna hear this, and he knows that Sayori's in there. He is going to come to save the day. So he's going to come here and see that, and he's just going to whack at it with his mace.
And would it be a normal roll because they're flanking?
Am I flanking?
Yes, you are. Yep.
Okay, good. Because I was like, it's technically half size. So.
No, yeah, it's still flanking. Yep. Yep. So it's just a regular roll. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are you, one of the three little pigs from Shrek? Like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good. No, it's just.
So does Gret actually say that when he hits this thing? Oh yeah.
No, that was just me being a dork.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So does that
dear.
hit?
Yes, it does. So go ahead and roll
Oh,
damage.
what damage? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you seem to injure it pretty severely here. You like smash it against the wall, and it looks like disoriented as it like tries to like scamper away.
Tiny bug, go bye bye. Die, tiny bug. I feel like I'm doing Swedish, not German.
I'm not even sure what that was, to be honest. Like
I'm not either.
this would be Norwegian or Swedish.
Maybe I should make him Swedish. No German, whatever. We'll just try. He doesn't know what he is. Oh no! Here's what we'll say. Because he's a polyglot he's a bit of a polyglot.
Yeah.
So
So you have like an ambiguous accent.
He knows enough languages that he can't really. His accent is wrong for everything where he goes.
That's awesome.
That's my in canon reason for why my accent sucks.
No, I think that makes sense. Yeah, so you come over, like I think it's probably not, you just like hear noise in the cabin, right? Just like what's going on? You go in and you're just like, what is this thing? And you just like smash it. Yeah, and it definitely seems to hurt it for sure. All right, it is the mercenaries' turns. They're gonna try to do some stuff. So, they're smart. They're relatively smart. So this one's gonna like go this way and flank with his friend. So
Flanking with friends.
Wait, how is he flanking? Are there more than one of them?
Yeah, on the second, on the other levels, there's more.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
doing the
there's
one
three.
in the cargo level right now. So that hits.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
He kills it.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so we see them like just like flash in the air and cut this thing in half like as it's like blurring around. Yeah, so that one is dead. Let's see here. What do the other ones do? So the one that's up on the quarter deck or the foxhole, is that, how do you pronounce that? What in the world is that even? There's so many apostrophes in that. Whatever this is.
Yeah, no clue.
That guy is gonna take a swing at disadvantage, unfortunately. Oops, sorry, I just rolled the damage. That doesn't make any sense. Need to roll the actual attack.
Double crit. Oh, close enough.
Oh.
All these mercenaries are not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we won't take their ship after all. Maybe they'll just kick us off.
Yeah, so that one it kills it as well.
Dang.
Bye bye, tiny bug.
So unfortunately, you will have to like share the XP with these guys. Probably, unless they all die. Unless you just decide to murder them all, that's the thing you could do. You can get XP for all of them. But So this, I think.
Oh, good point.
To be honest, I think this one runs in here and attacks. But I think the rest of them, I mean, it's kind of crowded, so they don't necessarily just like start attacking things.
Oh no.
Yeah, he just sees his friend go down and then just
Yeah, just like, whoa, what? Fred, no! That does miss though. So, but I think the rest of them just kind of like, I guess these guys like try to come up on deck. So they like come up. They're like, what's going on? And I think that's it. So it's the Quicklings' turns again. So I think, well, the one on the bottom there is going to attack the mercenary.
Bye-bye, Mr. Mercenary. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh.
So it doesn't have advantage.
luckily.
Yeah,
Very
so it
lucky.
actually misses all of those, I think.
Thank you. For
No, it hits one of them.
They don't have a very high AC.
Whoo. Oh, yeah, it's only the 10. Okay, so this guy's not dead, so he just gets hit by a slash here. And then the other one is gonna still attack Sayori.
Wait, do I have? Oh wait, no, is that the wrong one?
At 1.
Wrong one. Okay.
So only one. Yeah, wow. Higher armor class is paying off. So 7 more damage. Yeah, so I think like we see you like dodge out of the way of these things again, Sayori. So like focusing in on your like bracers, what do they look like? Like what distinguishes them from the rest of you?
So, like, yeah, that would probably be the only distinguishable thing about
Yeah.
my outfit is that everything else is like really ordinary.
Yeah.
But my bracers are like gold, and they have like they almost look like hennas, kind of almost like that's like kind of the pattern.
So is it
and
actually gold, or is it just colored gold?
it's just colored gold.
Okay.
I don't think they're actually. I mean, well, gold is really soft, so I don't think that. Yeah, I just think it's gold colored, and yeah, they just kind of go from here to here.
Yeah, cool. Take inspiration for that
Cool.
lovely description. Yeah, I definitely like it with the henna. Yeah, that would look super good. So the other two are dead. I was hoping that I'd get to stab more people with these guys. Yeet, you.
Oh, poor you.
Okay, so I'm going to move up to help this mercenary guy, and I have to bonus action dash
I think those are 2 different rooms.
to get over here. I know. I would have moved through there.
So those are
can
two
I
separate
stand there?
rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was over here, so I can do 1, 2.
You can move through allied squares.
Yeah, so I'll go right there and take out my short sword and try and swipe at it.
Okay, do it. That is a miss, unfortunately. Yep. Yeah, so Yi comes in and tries to. So why do you miss here, Yi? What does that look like?
I have never seen these things before. I just saw a second guy go into this room where he heard his friend go down. So I was coming to help, and I was like, "What is this?" It's flying so fast that the boat kind of tilts a little, and I don't have my sea legs yet, and
Yeah.
all of that combined, I just am swiping at air.
Absolutely. All right, Sayori, it's you.
I'm gonna try to attack it with my quarterstaff again.
The way.
By the way, my quarterstaff is called bow because that's what it's called in Japanese. That's what a
Yeah.
quarterstaff in Japanese is called. Yeah, this is. And I think I'm gonna use a key point.
Are you sure it's not called Bay?
It might. I don't know.
No,
Get out of here! I was like, I don't know. Maybe.
Quarterstaff is Bay.
No.
Anyway.
Bad, Caleb.
Sorry.
Boo.
I'm sorry.
Boo. I'm gonna use 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
So if it hits me once I dodge, I will.
So yeah, what does that? What does the dodge action do again? Does it give them disadvantage?
I don't actually know. Let me see. I've never actually looked it up. If it just gives me disadvantage, then I'll probably actually use my key point to do something else.
I think that's what it says.
What does it say? Are you looking it up right now? Or
Yeah.
am I looking?
Yeah, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage. Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my key point to make 2 unarmed attacks.
Okay, do it.
Gosh dang it. No! The heck? I
Yeah.
just can't hit this thing.
Yeah, neither does it. So you're just flailing wildly, and it's really funny because you're like the trained like warrior like monk person, and Gret just comes in and like hits it with a hammer. And, like,
To be fair, I have a fairly high wisdom.
yeah,
To be fair, I have a fairly high wisdom score. I'm not just a dumb brute.
true, it's true. Well, dumb brute. What are you gonna do next?
Well, Gret is going to try to hit with mace again.
Sounds like something a dumb brute would do. You're kidding. I'm sure you're very wise. Okay, yeah, with advantage you hit, yeah.
Oh no, I say no like
No,
this.
regular hit.
And then I'm gonna.
Wait, why does he get advantage?
I meant like with a regular hit, because he doesn't
So
have
as
disadvantage.
I see your miss,
Yeah.
I say like this and
Yeah,
like this, and I hit at it. Oh, only 5.
it's enough to kill it. It's dead.
Wait, I'm confused. Why does that hit?
Yeah, so you guys are flanking it. That's
Flanking.
why.
Oh, so wait,
Right.
then wouldn't mine have hit?
No, because it's basically you had advantage with for flanking, but it gives you disadvantage for being blurred. Remember, that's why it's just the first attack for each of them.
I get disadvantage for being what?
Because it's blurry. Remember, it's moving so
I know,
fast.
so then.
So it's a normal roll.
So it's a
Oh,
normal
I-
roll, and because you got
I-
11, 14,
I
11,
see.
none of those hit.
I
But
see.
he got a
Got it.
16 on his
Okay.
first. Yeah. So
I
that's enough to kill
understand.
it. So you just, what does it look like, Gret, when you just like
So
splatter?
I
this
say
thing?
like this. I smack it into the wall, and it
Yeah.
just kind of like makes guts, and I kind of look at
Yep.
it, shake it.
And I
off.
kind of go like. I'm like doing all these attacks,
Yep. Just not.
and then I kind of get over it. I'm like, thanks, man.
Yeah, so it's the mercenary's turn. So this one, the one that's like fighting with you, Yi is gonna make an attack. But I think the rest of them are kind of like looking around, like making sure that there aren't any other things coming at them. And misses. And yeah, I don't think anybody else does anything because it's a little crowded in that room anyway. So, all right, it's that last Quickling's turn. It's gonna attack you, Yi.
Excellent. So great.
You, Yi. That sounds like a Chinese name in and of itself. So 3 dagger attacks go.
Bye, Yi.
It's nice knowing you.
2 of them hit. Oh no.
So 17 damage.
Okay.
This is why I cleric.
Yeah, so it's jumping all over you and like stabbing you. It's not a fun time. Yi, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna use my short sword again to try and hit it.
Yep, that's it. Or except
No,
it
it
has
isn't.
disadvantage. No, you're right.
It's disadvantage.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage
It's like,
And
bye,
go-
sailor.
and move
Engage.
to out here and tell them that there's another one in there.
Mhm.
Well, I'm trying to exaggerate my injury so it doesn't
Yeah.
look like, and I mean I was stabbed twice, so I've
It's true. Yeah.
got some blood to help me being
Yeah.
like there's one in there.
All right, Sayori.
Let's see here. I guess she'll I mean, I don't know if she really wants to go and attack the other one.
How much damage did you take?
A lot.
Okay.
I have 8 hit points left out of 24.
Oh yeah, I'll help on my turn.
Okay. I think she's just gonna go outside. I think she's gonna go like next to one of the mercenaries over here and be like, "Is everyone okay?"
Yeah. Gret, what do you do?
So Gret will walk out. He will turn to Sarah. He's like, and he'll just like say a few words under his breath, and he can use healing word as a bonus action, right?
I don't know.
I think so.
I'm not a player.
It'll say it on the spell.
Let's just click it.
It's an action or bonus. You can
I
just
want to cast.
click the like show more thing on it.
Oops, no, I didn't want to do that one. Well, it would have been 5. That's not a lot. Wait, where's the show more button?
It's the little thing on the. It's at the bottom right, like when you hover over it, and then it shows you the whole description. It's a bonus action.
It is. So, actually, wait a second. That's not even the right amount, I don't think.
Or it's the little gear on the right hand side that you click.
Oh, right.
That shows the description.
Yes, 1 bonus action. So I'm going to cast that as a bonus action, but I think it actually does more than that. Starting at first level, your healing spells are more effective whenever you use a first level or higher to restore hit points to a creature. The creature regains an additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level. Wait.
Are you a life domain?
Oh, you're the
cleric?
life domain.
Yeah.
So Gret, yeah, what does this look like when you cast this spell? Like, what's different about, like, because we've seen Raya cast this spell plenty of times on the show, right? Like, what does it look like? Is it different for Gret? What does it look like?
Well, actually, do I have to be? Is that a touch spell?
I don't think so.
No, I don't.
I was like, okay, so
It also says in the description what it is.
Toity has used it and it's been from a distance, so yeah.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
says 60 feet.
So he's gonna walk out. He's kind of gonna put his hand out. He's gonna kind of look like he's just praying, because so he's gonna like put his hands out towards her, and she's kind of whisper under his breath. The gauntlets will like actually glow a little bit probably as the magic kind of comes from his hand and goes through it and kind of just makes it glow. And she will regain, I think, 3 hit points. 3 more hit
extra 3.
that.
Yeah.
So you'll heal 8.
Thanks.
And he'll turn to Yi, and so that's 1 spell used. And I think he might. How hurt does she look?
I'm at 10, right? I'm at 10 of 27. So I'm almost a third down, or I'm almost at a third of my hit points.
I might. Okay. What I have thought we were taking a long rest after this. Let's put it that way.
I mean, you were just about to head out, right? Like.
Okay.
I mean, we could maybe get a short rest in, but definitely not a long rest.
Okay, so I might not quite heal her quite yet, unfortunately, just because I don't want to use all my spells quite yet, because I know what happened last time we did that. So I might just stand maybe here and prepare my mace, kind of just like seeing that she looks injured. I might just prepare my mace, waiting for something to come out, just prepare an action just to whack at it if it flies.
And I just see you like starting to lift your mace, and I'm like,
I'm in front of you. What are you doing?
Not you.
All right, so it's
wait.
It's the mercenary's turn. He's gonna attack this thing. So now I'm just gonna fight myself for a little while here.
Ooh.
no, it doesn't hit.
Oh, right, disadvantage.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage. And I guess, yeah, because you told the other people to go in, so I think.
I did.
So another one, like there's not a lot of room in that room, but I think, yeah, at least 1 more goes in. But unfortunately, the way that it's situated, they can't really flank it that well. So he just attacks.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here we go. So not a kill. But you hear it like you guys are just like waiting outside. And you just hear them go, I think I got it. I think I mocked him. And then you hear a bunch of like as like it get hit multiple times.
Wait,
so
actually, wait, sorry.
he's gonna focus on the first one that came in. So he hits with 2.
Oh, that's bad.
That guy dies.
Man, these mercenaries are gonna hate us.
Not our fault.
Yeah, so you just hear
Well,
like, no, Gregoric, no. Yep.
Not Gregoric.
What if he had a family?
Oh, he definitely had a family. Yeah, just like the old man that you murdered. Speaking of murderers,
And
it's your turn.
And Yupchikov.
I gave him a fair warning.
Hey, move or I'm gonna murder you.
Okay, so am I allowed to stand on a space that a dead body is?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so
Yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
run in, slash once with my short sword. 12,
Nope.
and then I disengage and run back out. And say, "Oh no, Gregoric! Not Gregoric!"
All right, Sayori, it's you.
I think Sayori is just gonna go over here and ready in action. With
Okay.
her quarterstaff.
So basically, just like if it comes near you, just attack it.
Right, like if it comes out.
All right, Gret, it's you.
Gret's gonna look at her like going in and out, and I'm like, think to myself, this need to end. And give me a second, I'm looking up a spell. This might not be the smartest thing to do in a wooden boat. No, it's ranged attack, so it'll still possibly miss. It's also very much overkill.
Don't waste your spells on these guys.
I won't. But I also don't want to go in there and die.
That's why I'm letting the mercenaries die for me.
Wait, what are my cantrips? Ooh, I could try this. Technically, okay, this is a dumb question, but I was like, I could technically cast Spare the Dying on the 2 people that just fell.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's useful.
Save
Gregoric!
Gregoric. Hashtag save Gregoric 2K18.
We're now for next week gonna have to have Save Gregoric shirts instead of Save Shayla.
Aww.
Yeah, obviously.
Save
Gregoric's
Shayla
more
was just
important.
for this week, so we lost the chance.
Give me a second, I'm looking up. Oh, wait. These guys have a high dex, don't they? They probably have a high dex, so that wouldn't work.
Yes.
Because Sacred Flame is a dex check.
They have an 8 modifier.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Look at you being smart and stuff. Good job.
That or she just Googled it and it's on her sheet.
No, I didn't. I just
Whoa.
looked at the dagger attack and saw what their mod was
I
on
think-
there.
I think what I'll do is I'll walk in. I'll just cast like Spare the Dying on one of these and walk back out.
All right.
Yeah,
You did.
Die.
Did you do it for Gregoric?
Whichever one is
The other
Gregory,
guy.
Sure.
Yeah, that was the guy that was right in front of there. That was Gregoric. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So you spared the dying on Gregoric. All right. It's that mercenary's turn. I guess another mercenary just goes in and he's like, "I'll avenge you, Gregoric."
Trying to help.
They're both gonna attack
Gregoric's
it.
brother's going in there. It's a
Yeah.
family affair.
This is personal now.
Oh no! Please tell me it's the second one.
Does he have 2
Second one
attacks?
does hit.
Does he have 2 attacks?
No, both of them are attacking. They're both.
Oh,
All right, there you go.
okay.
It's dead.
Okay.
Yay!
So I go to as soon as it's
So
set,
yeah,
I go
the
in.
guy's like, "This is for Gregoric."
As soon as that, I'm gonna cast spare the. I'm gonna go around and see if I can spare the dying on all the fallen crew members.
Okay,
If I
yeah,
can.
no problem. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I think like, we cut to break on the captain of the ship, kind of like coming up to you again, Sayori, and being like, "We need to talk," and then we'll be right back with more Terra Nullius side stories right after this. I want to go get some pizza because my mom just brought home some pizza. It's gonna be delicious, and my stomach is growling like crazy right now. It's gonna be great. All right, we'll be right back with more Terra Nullius and pizza right after this.